Eto na, di na po nakatiis si Commodore J. Tariela. Pinangalanan na niya ang mga vlogger na identify na maka-Duterte o posibleng maka-China sa issue ng West Philippine Sea. Pakinggan po ninyo ito kanyang paghahayag ng mga salubin sa harap ng public hearing sa Kongreso dahil nga ho sa ang kalaban daw nila hindi lang ang China, kung hindi yung ilang mga grupo na ang dating ay sumisira pa sa pamahalaan.
They are not pro-Philippines, Mr. J. For example, si Mr. Rugando Sasot, the same thing with Ana Malindogoy or Ado Paglinawan. Those names are known to be writing about pro-China narrative.
Kaya yung mga vloggers natin dito na mga makapili, palagay ko merong kalalagyan din yan. Akala ba ng mga vloggers natin, malilibre sila lahat sa mga bagay na yan?
Ayan o. So matindi ha. So lumalabasok na may mga pangalan.
Dictated by the United States. Ilang beses na rin po nating narinig ito na ang nangyayari sa West Philippine Sea ay galing lamang po sa pag-uudyok ng Estados Unidos. And the last part is that the West Philippine Sea spokesperson, kasama ko po si Jonathan Malaya at ang iba pong mga akademya na dumidepensa sa paninindigan natin sa West Philippine Sea, has always been a victim of disinformation and fake news. Next slide, sir.
Ayan o, grabe.
For their line na we do not have legal basis, paulit-ulit po nilang sinasabi na ang West Philippine Sea is just a fiction. Ito po ay gawa-gawa lamang daw nung panahon ni Pangulong Noynoy Aquino at wala naman daw po tayong basihan. Secondly, they always downplay the 2016 Arbitral Award. Hina-highlight nila na despite of the 2016 Arbitral Award, which is internationally recognized as a landmark victory for the Philippine government, they always downplay this, saying it is very difficult for this current administration to get the support of the international community because it cannot be reinforced. The second one is, we're the one escalating the tension. Kung makikita po natin ang mga posting ng mga tao na to, lagi nilang ang sinisisi ay ang Philippine Coast Guard. Kami daw po ang bumangga sa China Coast Guard. Kami daw po ang dahilan kung nagdala ng maing isda doon, kaya nagkaroon ng gulo sa Bajo de Masinloc. Instead of criticizing the aggression and unlawful activity of the Chinese Coast Guard, Philippine Coast Guard po ang nilalagay nila sa kanilang mga posts trying to distort the reality of what's really happening in the West Philippine Sea. Next slide, sir.
Hindi ano?
At ang narrative na ang Pilipinas po ay inuudyukan lamang ng Amerika. Ito po ay paulit-ulit din nilang sinasabi, ang West Philippine Sea ay gawa-gawa lamang daw po ng Amerikano. Ang Amerika din daw po ang nagdikta ng naratibo natin pagdating sa usapin ng West Philippine Sea. At ang kanila pong favorite line, the transparency initiative of the Philippine government is actually dictated by Mr. Ray Powell, na paulit-ulit din binabanggit ni Mr. Mark Lopez sa kanyang social media posts. And then the next one is, West Philippine Sea spokesmen are pro-US and accepting bribes. I have been a victim of disinformation and fake news.
Grabe, no?
Sinabi nilang CIA ako, sinabi nilang pro-US ako, sinabi nilang pumunta ako sa bahay ni Speaker at meron daw akong 3 black bag. Sinabi rin nilang tumatanggap ako ng $4 million as part of my talent fee sa US Embassy.
Fake news talaga.
Panglima po, WPS is not our primary concern. They are confusing the Filipino people by saying poverty is the main issue of the Filipino people and not the West Philippine Sea. Kanila pong binibigyan ng confusion ulit ang mga kababayan natin para sabihin they should not care about our fight in the West Philippine Sea. And then the last one, sir, is fear-mongering. There will be war. Ilang beses na po nating narinig ito sa ating mga social media trolls. Sinasabi nilang kapag patuloy na pinanindigan ang ating laban sa West Philippine Sea, ay maraming mamamatay na Pilipino, hindi kaya ng Armed Forces of the Philippines na tindigan ang pakikipaglaban sa China. Pero simula po na naging Pangulo, si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, For almost 3 years now, he has been standing firm of not surrendering a square inch of our territory to any foreign power.
Yes.
Pero wala naman po tayong digmaan na naririnig pa. And then the last one, sir. Next slide. Next slide.
Ayan,
Kung makikita po natin ang posting netong tinatawag nating mga initiators, there are actually 3 intersection points na common sa kanila.
Ayan,
Una, they always counter our position in the West Philippine Sea. Secondly, kung titingnan din po natin ang posting nila, they also defend Alice Go and the Pogo. Third, they are also denying the presence of Chinese spies na nahuli ng NBI noong mga nakaraang buwan. Just to give you an example, I would like to share with you the posting of certain Miss Ana Malindog Uy.
Ayan na.
I'm not saying that she is the one really
Kilala ko yan.
managing this expose because I don't know her personally, but this is actually a public post. She said, with regard to Pogo, ano daw ang sabi ni DASA, upgraded ang Pogo seriously last August 6, 2024. She also commented, investigasyon ng Kongreso sa issue ng Pogo, nakakahiya.
Wow.
And then when it comes to the
Kinakahiya
issue
pa
of the spies,
Uy,
last January 29, 2025, she also posted, do we really think that a superpower like China would send someone unqualified to spy on the Philippines? And when it comes to the harassment of the Chinese Coast Guard, she also said, study the footage carefully and draw your own conclusion. Note the time that when the collision happened, according to the reports and based on the footage, the Philippine Coast Guard ship MRB 4410 suddenly turned right and rammed into the Chinese Coast Guard. Again, she is actually narrating a narrative that it is the Philippine Coast Guard who rammed the China Coast Guard vessel. Miss Ana Malindog Uy, I don't know her, but
Apelido
again,
pa lang,
these are
Uy.
public posts. And I would also like to share to the Honorable Committee the article written by Mr. Ado Paglinawan.
Ayan, pinangalanan talaga.
He also wrote about Tarlac Mayor Alice Guo, suggesting that she is being disgracefully grilled by the senators. And when it comes to the spies, he also wrote an article 2 months ago saying that it's a mistaken identity is a result of sheer incompetence. And when it comes to the issue of the West Philippine Sea, publicly posted last February 27, he said the West Philippine Sea lunacy continues as China Coast Guard simply ignores our cheers. These are the types of the issues that I would like to present to the Honorable Committee, sir, to highlight that the issue of disinformation and fake news is actually countering our own position in the West Philippine Sea. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Ang tindi ng ebidensya, presentation, mga record na ginawa ng mga vlogger, political analyst kuno. Ayan, si Uy, kilala ko yan. Na-interview ko pa dati yan eh. Sabagay, apelido pa lang, Chinese talaga. Uy, si Ana Uy, Alindog Uy. Tsaka ho si Ado, naku, kilala ko rin yun. Si Mark Lopez. Hindi ko gano'ng kilala si Mark Lopez. Ayan o, ayan na naglalabasan. Pinangalanan na ni Commodore Tariela, spokesperson ng Coast Guard sa West Philippine Sea. Nalulungkot siya at nangihinayang na sa halip na sila'y tulungan, sila pa yung sinisiraan. Parang pumapabor pa sa China. Pinagkakabit yung Amerika at ang Pilipinas tungkol sa West Philippine Sea. At inakusahan pa daw siyang tumatanggap ng pera mula kay Speaker at mula sa Amerika. Antindi niyan. Puro fake news, puro paninira. Ano ang inyong masasabi? Talagang ang fake news kung saan nanggagaling, alam na natin. Kung ano ang kanilang layunin, alam na natin. Kaya tayo mga Pilipino, maging marunong na kayo. Maging marunong na tayo. Sa darating na mga eleksyon, ang ganitong mga galaw ay nakakasira sa imahe ng bansa at ng mga Pilipino sa international community. Na sa halip na tumulong in favor of the government, ang kanilang pinibigyan ng proteksyon ay ang mga nananakop, nangaagaw, nangaharas sa ating bansa. Alam na niyo kung ano yan. Congratulations, Coast Guard. Congratulations, Commodore Tariela. Matapang na pinaninindigan mo at sinasabi mo kung ano ang totoo. Please like and share ng video ito.